Tell your daddy is Ojoro. They are supposed to buy you Christmas clothes. Without irrespective. Your money should go for something else.
It should be your money.
Which is okay.
She wants 50K now.
Utila. It's good.
Sabo, don't need Ojoro for this girl. You should buy her Christmas clothes irrespective of her winning 50,000. Her 50,000 is her 50,000. It's not for Christmas clothes.
Easy, don't run. Take it easy. Don't run. Don't run. Just walk. Yes, after take it easy. Take it easy.
Don't run. Just don't run.
Walk. It's not a race.
It's Nine. Yeah. Right, hold on.
Okay, so one thing I also started doing, supporting my hand now.
I get, but I want to. Hold on. Let me. Okay, sorry.
Spot inside. Don't reach here and spot.
Hold on. His legs are wide.
Yeah, yes.
But now his legs are wide. Let me try the wide leg go. No, your legs are wide.
Because I'm wider. If I'm narrow, you won't be able to get that.
No, you are the leg. Tell me, why your leg? Now, okay. Now, your own legs too are wide. That's what I'm saying. Why you say your legs are supposed to be together?
Not together. It's because it's too narrow. So you were a bit wider than him. So you couldn't pick it up. Pick it up.
Let me just do statistically first.
I'm gonna have to stand up.
Yeah,
God, this is awkward. Wait, I need squats. Okay, guys, don't lean forward now. They lean forward, they lean backwards.
No, I wasn't. I was just standing straight.
Yeah, okay. I can't lean forward now.
You didn't lean forward.
So legs under.
Man, you go just do like back parties for there. If you say how many sets, come. I have like 10 sets here. No vex.
You don't commit it on you because if you stand sideways, if the person wants to resist, you get an opportunity to resist. You have to go all the way in. That's what I was saying something at that time. I said do goblet squats. You understand? So you can practice sinking deep.
Okay.
You know when you do a regular barbell squat, you can put your legs and all that. When you do goblets now, you put your two legs together and then sit, hold the goblet and stay so that you don't bend. You know, goblet you don't bend or you be like this. You keep your eyes straight and you're bending down like this. So you keep doing goblet squats, go and sink as possible. When you get to the bottom, stay for like 1 second or two before you rise again. And try and rise up with your heel, not your front, your toes.
It's not the grip. You are doing this.
It is that.
This will make you want to.
I think because I'm trying to get the
No.
leg, I
Makes you
forget
want to be
how to
dragged
hold.
in.
See, the leg alone, when I was doing it, that was one of leg just here like this. They are the same side. Oh God, that leg is not. They come back off. To move.
I think the knee wants to give in. Let me do that one.
You want to do shoulder throw.
You don't believe me now. Don't really.
Oh yeah, now start. Hold this half to go inside.
Put your phone under
They are going in sideways. Turn more. You can do any side though.
I know.
I'm trying to. He wants to wire to me. He wants to wire to me.
Get both hands up.
I just see you. Sharp guy.
I'm not restricting.
So even without restricting,
You're not entering well. You see, say fight between
yeah, wait.
See, the fight is not easy.
So before you do your throw, first thing is grip. You understand? You can't wash the throw. You don't have a grip. Huh? So see, if I wanted the grip.
Okay,
You understand? You are allowed to, but the mistake you guys are making is you are staying here and they want to just
run inside.
see. First of all, keep the hands here. I can pull it, or I can push. I can just give it to you like this. Yeah. But see now, guess what? I have the grip. I cannot pick which hand. So from here now, I can pull it this way. Careful.
Yeah.
You understand? So what do you want to do first? Achieve a grip. You understand? If he removes his hand, remove his hand. Then
That is the last one there. That means you have to tie it also.
Why is the world so wicked? Don't tell me that.
I have to bring it out more.
Yeah.
Uh,
Just tell me why you do it.
is it twisted?
The first time I'm opening it.
Oh,
But I didn't know that it's another year rolled up or something.
you don't have to tie it. I don't think it will come out. Oh. I think we should lay it out. Don't let me hold.
Sorry.
That's how you know. You don't have to raise the knee high. Just make sure your foot is not coming up. You understand what I'm saying?
And then within
Small stairs. As long as you are raising the knee in front.
focus on the leg, but then
This is for past legs.
scared.
Your legs don't have to be big as long as they're crossing in line. You know? Yeah, I remember when you started this position thing. Come on, time. Let me ask you. It was a problem.
What's the current world record?
Yeah.
2 seconds.
When you put one leg up,
You want to break record now, Abi?
How shall you break it like that? Everybody breaking that record, man. His leg is entering here.
Exactly.
That's very. His leg.
Now here you went up.
Now here. And I thought with the touch.
Yeah, no.
Toes are just two.
how?
Is
You
that?
understand?
Oh my
So
God.
that when you are doing this, the power, your speed, the way you are going to this leg, that pump,
You know what he showed you? You know what he showed you? I think you already have a little girl. Ìwúlẹ̀ kú báyìí, ìwúlẹ̀ dá pé tó sì wọ́n tó sì jọ abẹ́ ìgbìkọ́.
Emotions have to be on check.
Tó sì rà ẹ̀ tó wà ní ẹni kan tó rà ní mo ní ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ rẹ̀ kan tó dàbí lò. Ẹ̀rọ abẹ́ náà bẹ̀rẹ̀ kò sí dáa bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ.
Why is two are like that? When they start getting they are not doing so all those crimes
you know it happens. As usual with every drill, condition is always first thing to learn.
Oh God.
All condition comes with rhythm. Double. In, out. Okay. 1, 2. 2. 1, 2. How?
Up 1, 2, down, up. 1, 2, down, 1, 2. Yeah. Then 1, 2, back.
Go Crocs, taillé. Go Crocs.
Practice by me, one speed. Oh, the show will be crossing that. You better practice it.
I think we mentioned before that.
So that's what that Sony group will join.
Hey.
You know it now.
Trick is point that you are pointing into a pipe. Just straight inside. Yeah, like that. If you want it to have more power, dip your knee. Yes. It doesn't mean the point has to be low. The point can be high.
Okay.
But you dip.
It knows that power is coming from your it's coming from the like there's a push from the hip or something.
Exactly. The more you bend your knee into it, it's a jab.
Okay.
Snap. Yes. Gotta fix this. Yes. You
Okay.
don't need to be. This one is your main guard. This is your sword. So you have shield, you have sword. This one needs to be mobile.
Okay.
You one needs to be able to travel around. You can
Alright.
go back home if you need to, but it doesn't stay here.
Okay.
So this
Okay. Okay.
post. Exactly.
Okay.
Time not to use this hand. So it's on.
Okay. Like this.
Don't show me your. Yes. So
Okay.
post means push. Yes, push.
Yeah.
If I'm trying to get to you with this one, push.
Okay. Okay.
No, push. Post is C. This is post. Post.
Yeah.
Can't get past this. Can't get past this.
Okay.
It's not push and retract.
Okay.
It's come.
Okay. Okay.
You
Okay.
understand?
All right.
Okay. So post. Yes. So I want this hand to be mobile. Get
Okay.
comfortable with that. You can.
Okay.
This one is the one that needs to stay home.
Okay.
You understand? So, jab. Relax. Jab. 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 Yeah. Jab. 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 Back. Jab. Pull it back and jab.
Okay.
No rush it. Post. Jab. Post. Jab. Go back. Go back.
Okay.
Post. I want to jab.
Okay.
That's what you do.
All right.
So go back and jab. Post. Jab. Post. Jab. Go back.
Okay.
Don't point
Okay.
from there. You understand?
All right.
I'm saying
Take it
you want
back
to get
fully.
power, if you just do this and not move your feet, you won't have any power. Because your hand is very straight out.
All right.
If you don't have power, just
I'm going to fall. If you take another
step into it.
Okay.
that's what's going to happen. Now,
Relax.
if I hand up here and it's coming,
Jab. You step forward.
Okay.
That's how you do. Because if you step
hand up here, it's coming.
here,
Okay.
you step forward. Ready?
But if I
Jab.
do this,
Yeah.
if you throw the
Jab. Jab. So what you will now learn to do with your jab is to get your head off the center line. Jab.
Okay.
thank you.
Just put it back here so that
Okay.
like you put the stick out.
I should have passed. I should have
You
gone
move your head
past the stick.
every time you throw the jab. So move your head. You can try it.
So you're not really moving.
Guard up.
You're just pushing.
So when you throw the jab, I want you to yes.
Now you want to go behind. You're pushing.
Ready?
Like this. So you're not like
Ready?
bringing this back. You're just doing.
Go. Good. Go.
So do what I did now. So you really
Go.
understand.
Jab. Jab. Push. Go.
Okay.
Good.
So now I want to go back. Go back with the front.
Go. When you snap, I feel it in my wrist.
See the balance.
When you push, it's just wait.
Okay.
You understand?
Now if you go back with the back leg,
Go. Good. Go.
so you get better balance.
Go.
I'll not even see you.
That's more power. Now I want you to do the
Okay.
Go. 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 Snap it. Go. Exhale. Stand. Go. 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 Now, can you give me 1, 2?
Okay.
So you're going to do the normal. And the hard second. So you're going to go 1. From here that you dip, just switch.
Okay.
Hit the second one. Same. Ready?
Okay.
Mobile. Go. Drop the second hand. Second punch. Went 1.
Okay, so this goes back to.
This go back here.
Alright.
Switch places. So step back. Work on getting it before you work on the speed.
Okay.
So don't worry about it. It's the punch that needs to be fast. Your stepping movement does not need to be fast. So as long as you are snapping the punch, you could go and the punch is fast. So you're not trying to step fast and then you may throw a slow punch.
Okay.
You understand? So you can boom. So the punches can be fast and then you are yourself you are easy.
Okay.
Let's jump again. Jump. 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 Action. Go. Snap it. Snap it. Snap it. Alright, now make it your own. Go. Okay. Why are you stepping back on 2?
Sorry?
You went 1, and when you are doing 2,
Maybe it's rabbit return. Yeah, muscle coordination.
don't pull back. You're already here. If your
Yeah.
leg is going to pull, this leg is supposed to come forward for the 2.
Okay.
Your right leg is going to come forward for the 2. Let's
Nice.
move so that your leg will not drag this thing.
Okay.
Let's try it without the ladder.
Okay.
Ready?
Yes.
Moving, comfortable, relax. Jab. 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 1, 2. Walk with it. 1, 2. Step forward. 1, 2. Step forward. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Make sure you are stepping forward without
Okay.
it.
Okay.
You understand? 1, 2.
Okay.
1, 2. 1, 2. You're not stepping forward. You are lunging, you are dipping on the 2, but I need you to
Okay.
close it.
All right.
Go. Yes, close it. Go. Good. Go. Don't worry about power. As long as you are touching it. Go. Go. Good. Go. 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 I'm teaching you something, yeah?
To
So it
calculate
doesn't matter what
opponent
the distance is.
Yeah.
You understand? You will never overextend. You'll never be in the case of the guy who I stretch. Nope. You will just find that every time he moves, you will just always be
Automatically, yeah.
deliver the same power.
Distance, yeah.
All you need to do, all you need to do is to measure, is to take a longer step for your jab.
Yeah.
And because jab is testing, you can afford to take a long step with the jab. Take a long step with the jab and close your stance with this one for a power strike.
Okay.
So you see now, you didn't, because you were doing this, you didn't go overextending. What's the time?
What is that?
Tell the phone.
8:40. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Let's go. Yeah. Half time. Let's go. Go ahead. Uh-huh. That is too big. It's too big. It's just near to him. Like, give us action.
That one we get. She got to
Okay, so okay. Sorry? Okay, but 2 hands. Okay.
But we are doing something now. But how to work on a bit more of a defense. So the drill is going to be you need to walk your way around this my outstretched arm.
Okay.
Alright? Now we are going to be mobile with this drill. So come
Alright.
this way. So what I'll do is this arm will be outstretched.
Okay.
This part will come up, you hit it.
Okay.
So you guard up. Alright?
Okay.
Move in.
Okay.
You have to make sure this is not touching you.
Okay.
Alright? Say okay, you're using that hand.
Oh, sorry?
That hand.
Two.
Two.
Two. Yeah.
Not this one.
Okay.
I go. How are you going under? Why are you facing me square? Turn sideways. Yes.
Okay.
Control with this hand.
Okay.
Uh-huh. I was waiting for you to do that. Too much.
Yeah.
Just need to thank you. You see that?
Yeah.
So you don't need to drag it down. You just need to clear it.
Yeah.
To clear it. Clear it. Exactly. And
Okay.
strike. Good. Don't overstretch. Don't overstretch. You'll be a trap. Force you to keep your face too open. So if I'm here, you don't need to come and meet me. Stay where you are. You don't need to come and meet me. If I come in your space, then you worry about it. But if I bait you, stretch your hand.
Yeah.
See what I
Okay.
mean?
Yeah.
You can't tell if I want to.
Yeah.
Just keep your hand home. Don't be baited. Don't let me drag it.
You can't. You can.
Where's your twist? Where's your twist?
Okay.
Post, right? Go to post. Nope, never under. Never.
Okay.
under.
Okay.
Go. Again. Again. Go. Go. Make sure you twist into that punch. Go. Go. It's a basic drill that allows you to learn how to keep his hand mobile.
Okay. Yeah.
But this one now, you can even have it open hand. So anything that comes within this range, one, you learn not to
Overstretch.
overstretch and be trying to block over there. At the same time, this one can, if it comes within range, you can slap it away. You can slap it, and if the person overextends, then you can push it. You understand?
Yeah.
Useful for ring, useful for streets, useful for unnecessary. This man.
Aggravation.
So if you were in the streets, you won't stand like this.
Okay.
Show me how you stand. If I'm there and I'm the person that is aggravating you and I'm nope, that's not how you stand.
No, you want the person to make to feel to.
No.
Oh, normal.
Like if I'm
Yes. Oh, no.
your hands are too low. That's
Sorry?
what I'm saying. Your hands are too low. Find a reason for your hands to be at chest height.
Okay.
Talk with your hands at chest height.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Call it defense.
But it is that I was thinking the person should not know that you're about to strike.
They won't because if that's what we call it defense. It could be calm down.
Okay.
It could be this thing you are doing.
I don't understand. Okay.
Doing it,
Explain to me.
Thank you. But you see where
Hand
your
is
hands
up
are?
already.
You see where your hands are? So this for me, it could be in the street. It's me checking the distance and checking your reaction time and see if
Okay.
you are aware that I'm close enough to punch you in the face.
Okay.
Huh?
And now when the full combat now, okay, I can't tell if the person too.
Exactly, you can't. So why would you keep your hands down?
Oh,
He's not
okay.
gonna announce it. He's not gonna get to the stance and say it's a fight. He's gonna come up to you and go, they follow you talk. They make
Oh, I have to
you
block,
say,
yes.
Nobody, this guy for you.
Yeah, nah, go with her.
When you see where your hands are,
Yeah.
now if I'm supposed to throw a punch at you and your hands are down, let's say your hands are down, and I've done this first time, you calm down, you're talking. You guys should follow me talk. Yeah? But yeah, see, whether you're moving or not doesn't make any difference.
Okay.
This, boom, your hands won't get up fast enough.
Yeah, true that.
You understand?
Yeah.
Or if there's no throwing with this hand, I could just, from this, boom, same thing. You understand?
Yeah.
So the first thing, your fence needs to be up. Which is why you will not be used to mobile hands.
Over hands, okay.
Mobile hands. So if you have a reason for your hands to be up, and
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
so you see, yeah, see control, but don't overstretch. Your hand is down here. That business is pointing about the hand down here. It comes up to your face. Take care of it. If it's down here, don't drop your hands to go and meet it.
Okay.
It's there. Unless the person is doing this. Like now. Slap it.
Okay.
But most likely they'll be somewhere here. Your shoulder. Slapping your chest. You slap much harder than this. So
Yeah, I know.
your shoulder. You understand?
But
You want to
at that point, it's full fight now.
the classical, I don't know you, but we are boys.
Yeah.
Never allow that one. Ever allow. Don't let anybody touch you on the street. That's the first rule. Because the person that is supposed to be settling the issue will be like, Mona, leave this guy. No, see, I'm a fine boy. Mona, na lie, oh. If you do the mistake of
together.
it's a control mechanism.
Okay.
At that point, it's two things.
Good cop, bad cop.
Either you bend to that person's authority and be like, this one, or which for them on the street is like,
Yeah.
you understand? Like, they tell you to do what you want, don't worry, just give out like 5 minutes. Or you stand and you're like, I'm the fucking alpha here, don't touch me. You don't tell me what to do. I tell you. So if it comes and it goes, they're like, wait, when we come, party. Calm down. Don't touch me. Say, but they try. Person they say, try help yourself. I said you, man. Say, I know you before. Your papa. Guy, calm down. Stay your lane. Yeah, but no. You won't follow me talk. You don't need to touch me. Stay where. You understand? You're confident not to draw that line that says don't touch me. Most people are not confident not to just draw a line that says
Don't touch me.
no touching. But that no touching makes a lot of difference. Because
So
sometimes,
does that include those Yaba market and like, boss, I get jeans, I get shirt.
fuck yeah, don't touch me.
I mean because
Don't touch me.
I know,
have a
because
friend
no.
who is walking. You know that's where they will just drag you while he's walking. Hold my hand.
boss.
That was his response. As they pulled him back, he just used the same motion. Just step back, boom, and get the guy up. He didn't move back.
But that will
Just
escalate now.
walking.
Escalate, why did you touch him?
Touching me. They reduced it now. Before it was terrible.
You
Yeah,
will see.
in 2000,
Come and buy a
2001.
tail, come and buy
Come
a
to
tail.
computer village, any market you enter.
Yaba was especially for women. I remember that my friend's girlfriend, when she's going to Yaba, my friend and I are blue bodyguard. Literally, we wear black. I just follow behind, one person in front, one person behind.
You do
That's how
anything.
bad Yaba was.
Yeah, I see that.
You understand?
Yeah.
So no touching. No touching. Anybody who wants to hold you, they can never try with somebody your size. That's another thing. Because if they hold you, you can say, why you hold me? You understand? Usually, a strong eye contact and confidence will cancel most attempts at your person. You understand? The mistake a lot of people make is that they pass 5, 6 guys sitting around smoking, and then they refuse to make eye contact. And then they're just,
Yeah, okay.
to them, is what we call the predator interview. They just interviewed you and you failed the exam.
Okay.
It means you have something worthwhile on you
Okay.
that you want to protect. You are not confident enough in your ability to protect it. What have you told them? They're target of opportunity. If they can get you to stop, then they will collect that worthwhile thing on you. And it will just be your phone. You understand? But I find out that sometimes when you pass them,
Look at
what
them.
you don't do is stare. You don't lock eyes, but you look at them. You see them. They see that you've seen them. So you can look like this. and walk. You understand? But what you don't do is you now lock eyes with one of them. That's like a challenge. You don't need to lock eyes, but what you don't want to do is avoid looking at them at all.
Okay.
And they say, well done. You understand? Because I've seen them do it in Benin. I schooled in Benin. They robbed somebody without getting up. Just from looking at him, they don't call him. Drop your phone for them. They didn't get up from where they are. They drop your phone for them. Just move your phone, put it on the floor and keep walking. That's how. So they can read you. And I've seen somebody do that. That guy came to school, was telling us they were robbing somebody like this on the road. He was passing. He said, "Hey, you, say, come over there." And they kept going. The robber looked at him and just continued the robbery. Like, leave this one.
I get.
The robber left him now. The robber is robbing somebody.
Yeah.
The guy is passing.
Yeah.
He now wants to add him to those that are
Yeah.
robbing. Ah, hey, you. Say, come over there. And he just kept walking. Robber was looking at him like,
That guy, something. So,
no. You understand?
Yeah.
He just left him. But that was the sheer confidence. He didn't avoid, he didn't say, I didn't see you, I see you, you see me, I know you're there. For most criminals, they want to do what they want to do and not get caught. That means they don't want to be seen, they don't want to be heard. They want to do it quickly. Once you remove that element, you have made it less attractive for them. You understand?
yeah.
So it goes a long way. So same thing with your fence. Say good fences make good neighbors. That's a poem I heard way back in school. Yeah.
Okay.
Good fences make good neighbors. Learn to use your fence. Have a reason. This you're doing is a good fence. Have a reason for your hands to be close to your face.
Yeah, I've heard
You
that thing
understand?
before, so.
Once there's a disagreement, it doesn't have to be something even violent, but once there's a disagreement, the mistake, another mistake to make is that they assume that the fight starts when you throw a punch. No. The fight started from, what the fuck are you looking at? That's where the fight started from. Because the fight is psychological. If you win psychologically, you likely won't get to the physical part. Now, that is not counting those who have decided,
To fight.
thank you, that they want
It's your
something
aim,
from you,
yeah.
and that is, you're not avoiding it.
Okay.
That's different. But a developing situation can arrest it by a whole bunch of non-physical means. You understand? Non-physical
yeah.
means. So,
What's your
rubbing
attention?
hand.
What's your attention? Okay.
Yeah. So get used to this hand being mobile.
Okay.
Because it's your jab, it's your tester, it's your immediate parry. You can come back home if you need to, but never leave it here. Because there's a whole amount of space between you that you're leaving. You have ceded
Unprotected.
territory to the guy. You understand? Because if his hands come within this distance and your hand is here, you've just told him all this space is free for him. You've given him. No, you don't want him. You want him to feel like there's two rings around you. The ring that your hand forms.
Okay.
That's your inner ring.
Okay.
Then the one that your leg forms.
Okay.
That's your outer ring. You understand?
Okay.
Nobody should feel comfortable enough to be inside this one.
Okay.
This is your killing zone. You
Okay.
understand? Your arm's length is your killing zone. So if you are in any kind of situation, make sure anybody that is, at very least, arm's length. All this
Okay.
is mistake. Anybody tries to step up to you like that, you can even end the entire
Push
conversation.
person back or move back.
Either one, depending. So another thing about moving back is never move back in a straight line.
Okay.
You understand? Never retreat in a straight line. So let's assume you are the big guy, you are encroaching on my space.
Okay.
You understand? Yeah. And I keep going back this way. You keep advancing.
Okay.
The best thing for me to do is you move.
Okay.
Encroach on my space.
Okay.
I circle.
Okay.
Now I've not retreated from you. I repositioned.
Okay.
So I didn't say I'm afraid of you.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm repositioning.
Yeah. Okay.
Psychologically, every predator wants to take up more space
Okay.
than they own. You understand? Keep giving ground. It's like running from a dog. A dog that is not even interested in biting you before. You understand? Maybe he was coming to greet you. The dog was coming to greet you, hey, and then you take off, and the dog chases you. If you run long enough, by the time that dog catch you, it will bite you. You understand?
Okay.
This is the same principle. Predator brain, they inside everybody. Lizard brain, that's what we call it for you. So if somebody is coming towards you, what you want to do is retreat in a circle. Never retreat. If you have to retreat, if you take 2 steps in a straight line, your 3rd step has to either go left or right. You understand? Just circle away. Just circle away. If you need to step back, take a step back, circle away again. You understand? You're never in a straight line.
Yes. Okay. Thanks.
That's small things.
We'll get there.
But
We'll
they add up.
Yeah, it's mostly mental. It's mostly a mental game.
I call it war games. You have to play war games yourself. You're walking on the road. They ask yourself, what if that guy coming towards me is an armed robber? Then his partner is a guy in red shirt.
Situational awareness.
You understand? What do I do? Where's the nearest fence? Where's the nearest shop? You realize that okay, there's no shop. All the fences are too high. The closest person is one negard. But so you start getting used to planning. You understand? So when things happen, boom, and you just start and you take off and you start moving. Everybody's like, did this guy know that this thing was going to happen? No, you get used to it. So you learn to break down your strategy to find somebody to find a shop, find a crowd. You understand? If none of that is available, you learn to walk as quickly as possible to the next safe zone. Where you consider a safe zone, where there are more shops, more people,
more activities,
more
people.
activity. Lower fences you can jump. In case it's a quiet street, if anything happens here now, please, which fence is more likely that you can jump? You understand? But those are the war games you play. It comes regular in your mind.
Okay, no problem.
You understand? How quickly can I cross the road? Because if this guy is an armed robber and that guy is his accomplice, what's the traffic situation like? Can I run across this road? Have I reached the point of no return? But there's a point you get to, you know that running is no longer an option.
Yeah.
You've missed the opportunity to cross the road. If you cross the road, they can follow you. They are too close.
Yeah.
They now consider that. If she's the one now, I'm thinking.
But if he's armed and your instinct says that he's armed.
That's what your mind. You understand? As I walk towards her mind, I'm thinking if she was going to attack me, I'm going to say, hey. That's what I'm repeating in my head.
Okay.
And immediately I just see, boom. It's not, I just, no. You see the guy is already eyeing you as he's coming. Like, say this guy gets something from here. You're seeing something going here. But you can't see his hand. You know that, like, say one guy, they follow you, they pace you for back. You already tell. Good for you.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So there's a point of no return where an escape strategy, either you didn't realize it in time or you didn't execute it in time, and your escape strategy now requires you going through them as opposed to crossing the road, jumping in a car or jumping on a bike. When you get to that point, you just have to be ready. To the point where you pass the person, you understand?
Okay.
And realize
I
that
have,
nothing
you have
happened.
observed everywhere.
Nothing happened. Then one thing I always do is there's a blind spot right when somebody walks past you where you can't see the person. There's that blind spot. Right before you, just right behind your shoulder, there's a blind spot. And right when you get here, they can turn and jump you. So maybe I pass this shoulder like this. That's when I turn my head and check. You understand? But these are what games you play with yourself. You can't just be random people walking towards you. What if? Till you get used to it. One thing you get used to, not just some movements, is your heart rate. Because once you consider that, what if this guy is a hand robber, your heart rate will go up.
Okay.
You now need to breathe and calm yourself. You get used to dealing with adrenaline dump in your system.
Okay.
Very important. Many people don't teach adrenaline dump. They teach technique, but they don't teach what happens when adrenaline
floods system.
Floods your system. And you look at your hand and you're doing like this, your hand is doing like this. And your voice becomes high. You have shortness of breath, tunnel vision. You understand? You know, you stutter. Your voice is shaking for no reason.
You can't control
But you're not afraid. And they do that thing. They will not tell you, see this way, they fear, voice they shake. Yeah, I see as the voice they shake. I'm like, no, my voice don't they shake. Their voice is shaking. But you're not afraid. You're not like, you'll not be doubting yourself. But it's like they just don't reverse psychology. But what you need to understand is my adrenaline. Your engine just went vroom, vroom. It's in park. once you put it in drive like this, it's either I'm fighting or I'm running. But either one, 100% power on the inside. So your body is just revving. It's like on nitro. All you need to do is just put it in drive. That drive now is now mental decision making process. But the body zone is I'm ready. What are we doing? Are we running? Are we fucking these guys up? Tell me, bro. I'm with you. That's your body for you.
Hey, okay, so just finished trading. So yes, just like what we heard the instructor say, right? Most of these things are psychological tricks, right? Most fights happen psychologically first before they happen physically. And like I always say, a lot of people believe that, oh, it's time to fight, right? Let me land the highest punch. Let me land the highest kick. But the person who plays the mental game actually gets to win. And I'm about to start to share my learnings in the Kabbalion. The first thing the Kabbalion says, the first principle is that all is mind and mind is all. The inner world matches the outer world, not the other way around. So it's the same thing with people, right? People like to buy material stuff, external stuff to fix internal problems. And it doesn't ever work. You see people who want the latest cars, they want the biggest houses, just because they're trying to pass a message. Do you know how much you have to spend your whole life? People spend 60 years literally trying to up their game, trying to be better than somebody else. Just realize that it's a complete waste of time. But you have somebody who doesn't have half those materialistic items actually getting things done. Happens in all areas of life, though. You see people who say that, oh, I'm not creating good content because I don't have a better camera. I'm not pulling better girls because I'm not dressing better than these other guys. You know, everything is a mental game. Everything is an inner game. Your inner world has to win first before your outer world begins to come in place. So see this and to be very honest, from time to time, right? This is why I keep doing this, because whenever I have this message that I talk, it reminds me to ask myself, is there an area of my life where I am trying to solve an internal problem with an external solution? Whenever that comes to my head, then I know that fine. I know I'll have to work on something, and that is where I think self-improvement comes in. I'm quickly need to check something here in this store. I mean, something of the likes of eye contact. And sometimes you don't need to give full eye contact. Sometimes you need to do it to prove dominance. Now, just like this guy, Miyamoto Musashi, right? I'll say in this life, there's a fine dance to everything. There are times you need to be aggressive. There are times where aggression will not get you anywhere. If you know that, okay, this particular guy, no matter what, you know he can't take you down, and you just need to just leave the area. Then why you? If it be an only time, what's that word? An only time situation, then just let him be. Let him go. Think of a way around it. Or if it's a case that you see a need to dominate, then go ahead, dominate. So, you see that in this life, somebody will give you an advice to do something, right? And it works. Somebody else will give you an opposite advice, yet it works. It's because life is a dance between doing and not doing. You need to know when to do and when not to do. You need to know when to apply certain things. That is why you need experience. And just like this thing, right? Even same thing with business. Sometimes in business, you don't do what the competitor is doing. You can take it or leave it, right? Competition exists, and the best guys, the guys in business not to compete with, are the people who are creating the competition. It's a very stupid thing to do. So, two soda companies, I think either Pepsi. I know the story of how Coke spent some huge amount of money to crash a particular product of Pepsi. And to be very, very frank, the irony is that is it Pepsi? Some places Pepsi has been giving more returns on investments, while Coke has been building more brand and everything. But in the very end, investors want return on investments. Your brand is not your business. It's like, okay, are you giving us return? They're giving us, then we can roll together. So even in business, at times when you move with the competition. At times you don't move with the competition. I'm speaking about how everything is a mental game. If you listen to my interaction with not my interaction with my study of Miyamoto Musashi, you get to realize that almost everything he did has more to do with the mind than the body. Like fighting is the last thing. What that means is that your fight happens before the blow is exchanged. So the time blow is exchanged, by that time the fight is either won or lost. So that's how I also heard the story of Miyamoto, how Miyamoto was to fight somebody. He made the guy wait for 4 hours. That took 2 or 4 hours. At that moment, imagine somebody who is pumped up and aggressive for 2 to 4 hours. At that time, now he's mentally frustrated. Mentally, and that's why back in the days, right, you see all those black belts, karate guys, how they meditate. Somebody who is a master at that game would have sat down, meditated for hours. So when Miyamoto comes out, he has his full game to deliver. But instead, because of he was already stressed mentally, he already felt his ego was basically crushed, right, at that moment. He was flooded with a lot of chemicals that will not allow him to think straight. And if you can't think straight, you can't land when they call it proper strikes. So you see, well, fighting alone is not about technique. It's not about strength. Okay, I gonna knock this person out. No, a lot of things come in place. Same thing in business, right? There are a lot of moving parts. I've seen I've seen a lot in business where some companies may have maybe 100 naira at their disposal. They rather spend 70 naira trying to create the impression that they are a big company so that they get more investors. Instead, but the other person, the other guy who has 100 naira, who is actually putting in 70 naira to get returns. He's playing the long-term game, right? He's playing the long-term game. But the person who is putting 70% of his budget on creating an image is playing the short-term game. But short-term he will win, long-term will not be that good because life catches up. But in reality, you have to play the long and short-term game. I beg, please don't do that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'm thinking when we come, there's a place for us to park now. Should we park there?
If I'm parking, both of us are coming down.
Yes, now.
How will you not leave the car?
If you can enter there and park, huh?
Yeah, there's you can enter there, but we didn't enter.
Yeah, we didn't enter.
We cannot enter.
We have a place we can turn. There's a place for us to turn.
I forgot that day I came with bicycle and entered. So there's a place card. People that come to play football, they bring their cars.
Let's go there on leg today. Let's create the impression of we use transport to come. When you see somebody with a car, you say okay.
Okay, when we drop the car, right?
Yeah, we'll drop the car. We can park in the estate gate.
Yes.
Yeah, we can park in the estate gate and walk back. It's also because sometimes if they see you with vehicle now, they can start saying, okay, this boy now, we already calculate. And that's the irony of things, man. Is they just assume, okay, why you patient? They just assume that because you are looking good and healthy, everything is easy for you.
That's what one guy said. I posted the status of Joe Boy because Joe Boy he's posting a show. I just posted a status that will be there. The lowest ticket is 20K. Person got the time is for a boss now. Make I follow you go now. I can't think I say for your own mind now. It is every and go abi because I follow them post time now. It is every go. So I can't connect money now because okay, I won't come out 20K. The 20K is not covering my transport. They're going to do it at Lekki. It's not covering the food because nobody will buy food for you. Nobody will buy drinks for you. I was like, okay, so what do people see me as like, okay, me, I know they suffer, like.
No, it's not. So there is idea, and I feel like it's affecting us a lot. It's like I'm not suffering as much as the other person is suffering. So that's your business. There's no award for who suffer pass.
That's what someone said. There's no award for who suffer pass.
So I feel like one thing was I have to blame religion for this rubbish. So don't worry, it's God's plan. It's God's plan. I will blame. I will. Sorry.
No, I saw one small guy there. He's a medical doctor.
He may just be a small stature.
I know someone particularly working in Jola that is just 24.
A lot of doctors are in their 20s.
Yes, now. I even heard something that they will not employ someone who is old again, and they don't want it. Like someone said that like the oldest doctor, except from the old staff, like this new Jola, like all the new staffs, they just employ that the oldest there is 35 or so.
There will have to be a reason for that. I don't think that's wise.
They have old staffs that have been there, but like this new one, they just be like a year ago.
Yeah, they want to have reasons for it.
The person there
No,
told me
because
just
all doctors bring experience. The only reason I see may not employ an old doctor. The only reason I see maybe is
You can pack here now.
the estate is closer to the experts.
Okay, that's we're going to cross when we're coming back.
Yes, no. Are you afraid to cross?
No, but I don't just only when that is the last option. I don't just willingly cross the road in the express like that. I told you about the situation that happened when I was writing my
Yeah, tell me. Well,
so only that is the last option. That's when I cross. It's okay, not to have to do again. I can just go cross.
We'll cross together so that you don't be afraid.
No, there's a difference between me crossing the express and Salome. Salome, you know if you cross them at all. But me, if I have to.
But I think like all fears, you have to overcome them. Why? Because
I overcome my fear. That's why I carry bicycle go. You don't see other places.
bicycle is more risky, sir.
That's what I'm saying.
Bicycle is more risky to use on the express.
I was thinking, okay, so the bicycle is standing. I will not trek to that place. I was like, shall we do it? Like, no, I go drive. I was very cautious.
I came back and Galot now is tricky. I don't know, maybe because
I said it now. Maybe because they already sold it for me. Maybe they started.
yeah, because
So they don't sell it. They don't know who is who again.
yeah,
So they just have to continue with the trade.
and because that first day I came with my brother, she said 3K. I said no worry, Joe. I said no worry. She said no worry, okay, bring 2.5. My brother too went there. 2.5. He has bought like 3 times. 2.5. But you can't reach there. 3,000. Maybe let's say maybe December period too. Okay, so right now we are going to check out this boxing location. Oh, since I did not wind up my glass at the back.
How did you forget again?
Oh, okay. So we have to like take a walk, like a
Just double confirmation.
yeah.
Double confirmation.
Nigeria will use the remote and seize our hands.
After you cannot lock shop, you cannot consider drag it back. What are you looking for? You want to open it again.
Not that ball. No, it's because we know that sometimes Panox fail.
Like you don't lock them, you don't lock. Because you got a drag them again.
Nobody wants to be a scapegoat now. Nobody wants to be a scapegoat. There's no award.
There's no one to wait for 5 minutes for them.
What do you say? How did you pass? No, you can ride bicycle down there. Yeah, move. No, bicycle, yeah. You ride the bicycle across. No, obviously you push it and ride on this lane.
I'll still be scared.
Yeah.
I still feel that makes me just longer. That just.
No. As he took it, it's okay. As he took it, it's okay. Like I said, there's no need to do hard guy, but because me, my man did not go there because
My guy never come here at all.
man is this is
I
the
was waiting for the safer place.
me. I'm making at the time, so
No. That day I took like an hour now, but at least I'm okay with it. If you're going to be in Kobe,
I use my phone.
yes. If you're going to be in Kobe, you may spend years. That 1 hour will not come here.
If you don't toast nurse, come back. You can toast nurse.
That 1 hour will not come here.
I swear. So I'm trying to get a proper POV, mind you, on the express. So, like, see where we are. Like, this is where we are walking right now. So,
You're even going against the traffic.
that's the wise thing to do. That's the wise thing to do.
Why is it to do?
Yeah.
All those people that are not working on that place,
No, you're still going. Okay, no, you can go there. My man is just go there. Anyone you want. Well, I said, walking against the traffic to me.
Because you see what is coming. Although you may not be able to avoid, but to some extent,
No, you
sha,
can't.
I'm not just saying that motor they waka anyhow for that place. That will be a better place.
If you just get it 1-1. Huh? Yeah. Oh, tire burst. Oh.
Yeah, there are some times where if you are not working against the tires will just be running. Have you seen when tires removed from
Yeah,
car?
happens, yeah.
What if someone don't see the tire say they come? There's no even need to wait for it at all. As the tire is coming, I'm dashing away. This thing happens longer, sef.
Sorry?
This thing is longer.
Feel is the key word.
Eh?
Feel. It's a straight line. And plus again, you're with bicycle. And when you wear earpiece, you're with
I
bicycle,
was
so
running very fast. Road was free. It was not crowded like this.
I go here
You
because
never even call the man before coming. We don't have meeting there again.
today's Saturday now. Is that the 10 I'll be? So this is 9:40 something. And this place has some rough boys. Okay, no, sorry?
You know what? That day I went there, I met like 4 or 5 boys I knew. Now, the thing is, you just have to live with this. Like people will say, like grandma say, don't mix with bad boys. Grandma, if you don't mix with bad boys, they will injure you. That's just the irony.
If that makes you, how they enjoy
Like
it?
don't mix with bad boys, not don't mix. Like don't mix, like don't play with them. No, you have to play with them.
Oh.
That day I met 2 guys. They were smoking. And they were not people now. They were smoking. I knew both of them. They're like, how far now? What did they find with bicycle? I said, I want one level. You want one level? We just put ourselves. Now imagine they didn't know me. And I parked the bicycle to go and touch with that coach. They could have stolen the bicycle. They could have done anything to the bicycle. They can even sit there and say, yeah, come and pay money. Yes. But we know ourselves already. If you carry my bicycle, I know where to find you.
What he means is don't be friends with them, but doesn't mean that you should not respect them. So how did he come down?
From where?
Yes, how did he come down?
Me.
Yeah, with the
I
bicycle.
didn't pass here. And I didn't
Oh,
I crossed at that side here. See the way this bicycle is going. That was the way I was driving also. At some point I was up here. When I reached out, there's
so
no
why me I'm walking is because if I'm to go for it, I see here we go pass. I see here we go pass.
At the end now.
On a normal day, say we want go, I see there we go pass.
If you are going to go with bicycle.
I not coming.
Where will I sit down? That's true.
You leg.
You really need a third person because Chevy is now becoming more tighter. Because MMA was taking 3-4 days before. Plus this one now, and it's the whole week is occupied. Wow.
I said
Okay,
because
I see the reason why you're now saying top.
now I see that at this rate, it feels like he's dragging us back. At this rate, it feels like he's dragging us back.
I could now carry bicycle and pass there. Yeah. Exactly, I'm going to put the
No,
bicycle on my head.
you roll it.
Are you thinking about it? I don't know.
You have rolled the bicycle down. This is the reality of
Lagos Road.
yeah. This is not the posh like they show people on the road.
The other say Lagos is fine. You have to be rough to survive in Lagos Road.
You know, at the same time, you have to apply sense because if they come and miss me,
You know that time when we were crossing the road, people will always tell you if you're holding phone, put it in your pocket. But I will always tell you if you're holding phone, put it in your hand. Your pocket is the most riskiest place.
if it pops out,
Yeah. Crossing the road, sef, the thing might just fall down. The day I went to buy my phone at Ikeja, it was late at night. Somebody was telling me, phone your phone. The brother said, say no, hold it in your hand. And if anybody will collect that for your hand, I go see una sef, kolo. If you go collect this phone, you go give me first.
no, but you see, you have to understand what they mean. So sometimes when they say put it in your pocket, the mean is don't use it while you are crossing. It's not put it in your literal. See, sometimes some people don't know how to express themselves. So they pass the wrong message. Like for example, now is Yorubas don't have a word for mind. The word is the same thing for stomach.
Okay.
Mind and stomach, guts and stomach are the same thing.
So I tell you some things. I will think you should like going to my stomach. How?
No, it's like I thought this in my stomach, now poison.
Like someone gave you an advice. You have
Yes.
to respect your stomach.
No, worst case now is now you ate something, right? But before you ate that thing, you had a feeling that, for example, Indian food don't set up Nigerian bodies, their stomach, their system. So now before you ate the food, you felt like this food will not go well. Looking at it will not go well. So now, what the person that it did not sit well in your mind. Okay, it did not sit well in your stomach. The person not gonna misinterpret it.
That very well. The problem they not make is when you are watching Yoruba film, all those people that used to translate for them, all those people now fire they go. If you have translate for them, you don't see that, don't look and say, oh.
So if you don't know that, and people will pass the message wrongly. So now, don't put it in your pocket while you're walking on the road. The other is, God, not the press am for road.
Yeah, don't make it too flashy. But you say when you see me hold down with all my power like this, you say you go calculate. That's why you come with me. Except if you are armed. Even if you are armed, you don't know if I'm armed also.
Yeah, I don't know. And again, some of these things, just if one Egmont comes now, talk to the guy normally. If the guy no one here, it's broad daylight, we go run together. When we go run there,
You think I know the practice out before.
Oh.
GPS man. I didn't cross at this place. I went to cross at that place. I could see the
oh
incoming
yes, it's
vehicle.
wise. If I need to cross, I know I can cross here like this. Careful. So we are the space for boxing. It's a,
I went to cross at that edge.
yeah, where you can see.
Yeah.
But you're not should see. You're not should do that. It's a complete bend. It's a complete bend. All you have to do is
I can
be
cross on
patient.
that edge. Yeah, just patient. No, you are with bicycle.
The moment the car passes you,
Share if you go fail. Anything you go stop.
yeah.
I came around 11.
So where was the boxing place?
I told you I didn't see him.
Why did you tell you to box?
I'll
I'm
ask
only seeing football and basketball here.
I'll ask. And if I see someone, the funniest thing about this place is I also ask somebody that I know. And if I don't see somebody I know, it's just speak Yoruba. Almost everybody
I
here.
called the guy now.
My phone is. Okay, I think I called him on your phone.
On the yeah, okay.
Right.
Don't worry, I barely called on that phone. What if I'm done now? I call here. One thing for sure now is that All the boys said know themselves. So you cannot just come and fuck up.
No, everybody knows.
This place feels risky. Let's excuse first. Vehicle skid. And again, the express bent. So when they skid, it's easier for you to skid when it bends. I don't think I'm the same. See now, that's how this place all these places are broken off. Aggressive happening here. So
So, I'm coming for something aggressive already.
I'm saying that
It feels like boxing already.
they are barely cars here. It means everybody here treks to some extent. Or
Because of the way the place is situated.
no, but I'm seeing mats. Okay. No, one check. So if they find them, where did they box?
Eh?
Boxing.
But
Boxing.
boxing.
Yeah.
Do you want to say now what?
Yeah, I'm sure. What you say?
Ask for OJ. OJ.
No, that area, sure.
Ask for OJ.
Okay, thank you. Alright, so man, enough with enough. Huh? I'll come back. Just Jimmy. Yeah, Agbero boxing. Agbero boxing. What is time?
Well, football is just the best thing ever.
What time is your stop today?
11.
I think from the gate you can go home like that. I'll okay.
But there's nobody here now.
That's ask. You ask anybody for any name?
Okay.
What's the money? I define OJ. For boxing. Boxing.
Go straight down. That next bridge. That bridge you're looking at. It's okay. Under that bridge.
For boxing.
No, we know him already. Like, we are calling
No,
him. He asked us to be here.
you don't tell us. Call him again.
Someone is not going now.
You didn't tell you decided to come.
But I collected his number from someone here. So I'm thinking he should be around here also. That bridge.
See that
You want going towards the Barriga side.
Okay.
this one in front of
Okay.
that BRT spot.
Okay.
Under that bridge.
The Ẹ̀gbọ́n sef, Ẹ̀gbọ́n Ilaso.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, because this place does not even feel like. We even made mistake. We are supposed to have been trying his number before we came, but at least we are
Yeah.
supposed to meet him.
Let us go and check now. Oh boy, this is like this journey we're doing, man.
You better be able to do evening work today. Not a evening work already.
I said I have done more than what I can do in one day.
You guys don't forget we're still going back home.
I said I'm mad.
Like, we haven't like, but we are going this. Yeah, they are still doing something. How will I say it? Please, Tito, I can see a
No.
back, watch it back.
So so I think you should. Somebody told me it is there. That guy.
His number from there too, yeah.
An example of tire burst. Sorry? So, what? Yeah, come on. Sorry? Yeah. That's it. We've been working for the past about 16 minutes now. Walking on the highway. This chicken is free for Christmas. So. Okay. How much? Okay. Monthly.
Time of diet. After that,
Move for one or two tire.
you get a boxing bandage.
Or two
So
tire.
that we used to sell it here. 3,000.
Last guy, man.
After that, you buy a box.
Okay, so how much per month? How many times per week?
It's only Monday we don't used to trade. The rest day we are trading every day.
For which time to which time?
I depend on the time because we used to start training here by 8:30 in the morning.
Okay.
So you finished by 10:30, 11. It depends.
And now only morning day.
No,
Okay. Some people they go work.
some people they go work. So some people train on only weekend.
Yes, only Saturday and Sunday.
Yes, on the train Saturday.
Okay. Yeah. Well, 8:30 to 11.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So anytime we are coming for that time.
Wait. If you say that you are going somewhere, maybe if you train 1 hour, if you are going to coach, I'm going somewhere. Okay. I will do what I will look at it. I just know you once. And I know where you are going.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Okay, so
but you are not going anywhere. So you have right to stay with me.
okay. How much every month? 15 every month. So yeah, I've already. You mean how much is my first month? You dey laugh. Ha. But no, as you hear registration, I pay 30. Still can pay 15 immediately. So that one no be that. That first time when they come, some people they will tell you say that first that your registration now minus training, you know. Have to put your name down for attendance. Okay, so you are coach again. Okay, so now, coach.
Yes, courage.
Okay, coach. I want to learn the foundation of boxing.
That's why I asked you from the beginning.
I don't have anything. If you put me with this one, but you go beat me. So I just have use leg.
So no problem.
No, that joke.
But one thing that you have to start on, right?
Hmm?
Training kids.
I will buy those things.
No, like trainers. You have trainers.
Ask trainers.
So I'll start with us today. You don't just like come train today already. So that has gone already.
But any day, but apart from Monday, 8:30 a.m. Why don't we do like 7?
You say that you are going somewhere. Over train. So you say that you are going somewhere. So you make a call. Hello, I'm going to this place. Listen, I'll come to this time. Okay, we will know. But now, you say that you are going nowhere. You can reach here 8. You can reach here 8.
You don't understand me. See me, You know my time there, I like the end by 8:30. Like I like the end by 8:30, end by 9.
Okay, wait. You want to finish training by 8, you called me.
Yeah.
Coach, I have clients. So why to start training from 5 by 6:30 there?
Okay, that's how they talk.
You understand?
Yeah.
So when you say they are going to resume for their work 8:30,
And another one where they talk, go that's 6:30. Now they talk.
no problem for that.
Okay. That was that day. Okay. So, this week.
Number one, I do Monday. So we will not be around. I start from Monday, so we will not be around. Consider that way there's no way close. So get fight.
Now that's not very close. That's fight. Where's the fight?
Stadium. Which stadium? National Stadium. So try that already that sounds where you get no leg. So that way no wear cloth. Just come back from the meeting.
Okay. Olympics. Okay.
That's big body.
Okay. Okay, what do 6:30? 6:30.
He's talking now, he's not going to be around on Monday. So when will you be
No.
around now?
Wait. Put I mean coming to start training, but this year I've come to start. He said tomorrow or what? Because Monday is our update.
No.
You can't come on Monday.
I have work that I'm going out. I'm sorry. If I won't start Friday,
That's next Friday.
this coming Friday. That's it.
Next week, Nabi.
Yeah.
So this one I'm going today.
Yes.
So get another week tomorrow Sunday.
Yeah.
That's another week.
Yes.
It's not problem with that.
Because if it's not open for Monday, I can join tomorrow, but Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'm not going to do.
But tomorrow, where are you going tomorrow?
Tomorrow, I can go somewhere today. I want to install something. I'm going to install work today. I don't know when I'll finish. If I say I know where I go finish, I think just say, okay, make I come like that. But how many times minimum you go talk? Minimum.
In a week.
Yeah.
He said,
No. He wants me. Me will be beginner, I go train every day.
I'll get how you have chance, bro. So I want to promise you one thing is that if I train you 2 weeks complete, if you don't perform, you don't train again.
So
that's what agreement is.
say if I don't fit perform, I don't cancel me that.
If you just the day before.
Why? I don't know why.
So I will put it in your mind. Bumbo. Bosses there. Bosses.
Okay, so which one is Charlie?
That body.
But they don't do evening training at all.
Oh, yeah, no.
You can still do.
Except if you want. That's what you say, that anything you want, they'll do.
So,
You
coach,
create time for you.
I want to, okay, after I don't train finish by 11, yeah? I say nothing like evening again. You don't finish. Don't go your house. Evening. Okay.
Yes.
Unless you want.
Your leg want to train you.
Okay.
Understand? So I will schedule my clients.
Okay. Same arrangement or extra? Same. Okay, no, yeah. If another one, I think show Tuesday. I think show Tuesday, Wednesday. If not evening, no. If not evening, I get time for evening. Like evening by 5:30, 6. 5:36. First one. That okay. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay.
Where is it?
But normal week, normal week. If everything day normal. Okay. Let me call your number. My phone, iPhone now.
That's not your phone.
No.
Let's so we know if it's the same person. That's what I'm trying to figure out. You know, it's not mentioned to you that we have someone's number already. So when it's put it number, they to show.
Coach storage, okay.
It's different.
Okay, so thank you, we talk.
Let's go.
Okay. Yeah, make I call him. Okay. Wait. Everybody first. I'm gonna get credit for there.
Let's pass the bridge back. You just pass the bridge back.
Hold on,
Hold on.
Hold on. 0915 847 7716. I get you.
This is looking to Jolad.
Yeah,
So we have to pass our house.
I'll show you. Okay. The storage, okay. Udo. Yeah. Stone. Yeah, stone. Yeah, stone. Stone go correct. Okay, sir. Huh? Say Tuesday afternoon. Because I want to start Tuesday evening. Tuesday evening, Thursday evening, Friday evening. So Tuesday, as you say, Tuesday Fiapun evening. Yeah? Yeah, it's 30 now. And that 30 comes the training for the first month, have you? That's what I'm saying now. Say you go register, come pay 15K again.
What you say that is not arguing about the registration, you pay it. Now for the first month, that means not paying except for the registration only for the first month. So when will you start paying that month, that 4 months? When will you start paying that?
Know that number one. So this month already end.
Okay.
So that means you start paying from January. So the only registration is paying for this month like this.
So let's see. We need to dash me something. So by this month.
You
No,
know what
okay, but that monthly payment, maybe when I start to pay, I've been every end of month. Maybe when I start, like if I start on the 15th.
What you say that leave this month out of it, you're not paying anything for this month.
Okay.
So
So
you have to
if I
start
pay
paying from January, like January ending, right?
or January 1st,
So January ending.
January 1st. January 1st,
You are covering for January.
it's the same thing. It means that registration and the first month are different. That's what I'm saying.
Yes, now it's different. Registration for this.
Guys, speak your about to.
January, you might decide you are first, you are last. You understand what he's trying to say now? Is that you are paying only registration for this month. So January, you decide whether it's first you want to start paying or last. But what you are just paying for January is for January fee alone. Okay. So you are paying 30,000 only for this month.
Okay. No, we'll see. Let me see. I'm going. Yeah, how much is boxing glove? I will start with a wrap, bandage.
Like this one is yours. Thanks for just sparring.
How much? Say how much? 65.
Depend.
But can we start with wrist wrap? That 3K one. You can start with that one.
This is not that number we're calling.
Answer, let's go. Answer now.
Tina has scored, Jerry. Why do you want to pass it? This
Sorry?
place will pass.
He said we're going to pass Adriolad now. I'm going to show you the Adriolad road now. I'm going to show you the Adriolad road now. So, wait, that day, was it 15 or 5K to me per month?
I think this one is 15K per month or 15K for 4 months.
Sorry?
That one, I think I had 15K for 4 months. Like, I think I was doing at 40 that time.
It's flashing. It's flashing. Sorry, no best, come on. Sorry. It's flashing now.
What he does not know that there's no call card there. So if I'm not using the iPhone to call him again, when I say I was just a new number, I know he was saying that day. Why did I use this phone to call him? Oh man, I wanted to go and pass the bridge. I think it's light. I feel it's light as well too.
Nothing can pass which bridge. You are funny, oh. You want to give us Israelite journey? Waiting.
I've not passed it.
Neither have I passed here before.
So how do you not know this?
No, you just know that pedestrians need to go up the bridge now. Now his number is not going.
That is mad.
You know that pedestrians need to go,
Under the bridge.
yes, from under to up. I want to know
I remember this
how
place,
much
I
is
know
it per
this place.
month?
Me and Balaji has passed it, but I don't want to risk it. There's a road here, short spot, but more will pass the long way where they pass.
How does it look like a shortcut to me?
Short here, yes. It's going to link to the front. That means that my right pass. But maybe person will go lost.
Yeah.
You can't discuss everything you find, go say na shortcut. You run past. I don't follow shortcuts before you say you can't long pass the normal way because I did not know the road. It was meant to be a shortcut for everybody, oh. But it reached my turn. I can't just go like this. They go like this.
There was one day where I see a secondary school, so what can you do? Yes. No matter what, there must be a space to climb the bridge for pedestrians.
So we don't know which side is going to link us to.
No, don't worry, I'll pass it, don't worry. So you can't say, one guy doesn't get shortcut day. Okay, they stay for the area. So we believe in shortcut now. Okay. After all, to us, now straight road. So we got the pass. They pass back of hot. There is train mode the house. Okay. We got the pass. It's a bush. Okay. We got the enter canal. Okay. Debo, this shortcut.
You don't go far.
You can't see the view. But because we want actual thick forest, where as we enter, light no pass the forest.
Okay.
Debo,
This one no be shortcut again.
we run back, say, Debo, come. See, as it is, so, I'm not gonna lie you. I get money for transport. I'm not saving money for shortcut. Say, don't worry, come. But we can't gather mind, run for the forest. It be like, you know the story where you say 6 children miss? That's how it be. You can't run for the forest. You can't enter water. Debo! That's shortcut. So as not enter the water now. Boy, that is not the scariest part, though. The scariest part is as they walk. Alligator. Boy.
For your life, you don't go follow that Debo pass shortcut again for your
No,
life.
I'm not Debo again. I never seen Debo since I got like 3 secondary schools. If I see Debo for road, I'm not going to know him. Boy, look at that. Because the water was short. The water was shallow, but you could see. I said, come. I see they move now.